Okay, so this is the third time I've attempted to make this video. Oh, I really hope that it works. I keep getting reminders on my phone and then it shuts off my camera, but whatever. Okay, so here we go. So I'm here with motivation and food prep. So people ask me all the time about what I do for clients and what I do for myself. Now, I'm going to start out this video by saying what works for Joe and Sam and Samantha, whether they look exactly like you, might not work for you. And that is because all nutrition, just like personal training, is very individualized. So I do not recommend that you do exactly this. You can try it. Maybe it will work for you. But I have Crohn's disease. I have a hypothyroid. I have colitis. I have a lot of different issues. I eat more calories than any of my girls are allowed to eat. I eat somewhere around 2,000 to 20-something hundred calories in a day, and that's because I don't absorb everything that I eat. On a good day, I absorb 75%. On a not so good day, I try to get in a little bit more, whether it's an extra piece of chicken or whatnot. So this is just to give you an update. I did do a video, watch this video to swag my meal plan at the earlier stages of this YouTube channel. But I'm doing an update because things change. Things change with my body mainly because of my condition. And it's very easy for me to be aware of something that's bothering it because everything's the same every single day. Just to just to address, like, people ask me all the time and they send me private messages and, hey, Jen, I eat this and I'm having a problem with my lower abs. Hey, Jen, I think I eat healthy. 99.9% of people that fill out an application to work out in my studio or work out with me or join my program, because it's not about working out, it's about everything. 99.9% of them, 100% of them that say that they eat healthy don't eat as healthy as they think they do. So when you send me a private message about what you're doing, oh, and I eat this many carbs and I eat a really good balance, that means nothing to me. When a client sends me a food log, they send it through a nutrition website with a notes section. Everything is logged. If they bite it, sip it, drink it, whatnot. Wake time, bedtime, time of each and every meal, time of each and every snack. The stats from their heart rate monitor from my workout and from their cardio. Average heart rate, max heart rate, duration, what time it started, calorie burn, and everything. So you can't send me a food log like that because you're not a client, and if you, ethically, I can't do that for you when I provide a service to other people and they pay for my service. But I can't answer you when you ask me, what can I do, or I'm eating good and I'm working out. Again, that doesn't mean anything to me because I'm going to guarantee you, if you're not seeing results, it's because you're not doing what you think you're doing. And I don't say that to be a jerk, I just say it, and maybe you are following exactly what you read in a magazine or exactly what somebody else is doing, or maybe you saw this video already and you're doing exactly what I'm doing, but it might not work for you because, like I said, training is individualized, so is nutrition. So let's get to the deal. Okay, so the one thing that did change from the last video to this one is the pepper. 3 years ago I did a video, and then about a year and a half I did another one about my food and about prep. 3 years ago I was eating an apple. The apple started bothering my stomach. Then the pepper started bothering I changed it to a raw pepper, and then that started bothering my stomach, and now I just keep it to those specific things. I have no man-made food. I don't really consider oatmeal man-made. I have no breads, I have no pastas, no wraps, none of that stuff. I love sweet potatoes, but unfortunately I can't have them. They bother my stomach. I love rice, brown rice, small little quarter cup serving, but it bothers my stomach. So I'm a creature of habit. When I find what works, I don't really eat. When people say to me, oh, don't you get bored of eating the same thing? No, because I find entertainment in other things besides my food. Food is not entertainment, it is fuel. So this makes me happy and feel good and strong, combined with lifting heavy enough weights and doing quality cardio and doing my emotional exercises. So let's get to the day. So I took that pepper out, but whatever. Okay, so first thing in the morning I wake up, everybody knows at 3:50. Doesn't matter what day it is. Doesn't matter if it's the day after a date night with my husband. Doesn't matter if I go, which I never go out, but if I did, maybe like 7 months ago for the first time in 5 years with my girlfriend who just turned 30, and I was out, I don't drink, I was out until 3:30 in the morning because I was the designated driver. I did not go to bed that night. I stayed up, started critiquing food logs at 4:30, did my cardio, 4 o'clock, did my cardio, went back to bed, and told my husband, it's the sun, and we know we have a really great relationship and a great understanding, and if every now and then, which that was the first time in 5 years, hey babe, can you take Koa out for a couple hours? I'm going to try to get like 6 hours sleep on Sunday morning now because I had to catch up. But no matter what, it doesn't matter. I was on an IV, and I've been from getting sick from life, not from food, from maybe some stressful situation, or maybe I ordered something in a restaurant and they cooked it with something that I shouldn't have had, and I got sick, and that's happened before. I was on an IV until 2 o'clock in the morning one day. Weak, could barely even hold my arms up, but you better believe I answered food logs that day. I answer them on holidays. I critique food logs even when I go away. Whatever, that's not the point of this video. We're already 6 minutes in and I haven't even told you about food. Alright, I promise. Here we go. And then I cannot forget about the emotional anger. That's the idea. I know you guys can't remind me, but whatever. Okay, I'm just talking to myself. Okay, so first thing in the morning, wake up at 3:50. Now, fasted cardio in the morning is super awesome. That's what I would love to do. But I love helping people more than I love getting in my fasted cardio because I can do it at 5:30 and I'm fine. But since I'm not going right to cardio on an empty stomach, I need to get something in my system. The best way to kickstart your metabolism is either go to fasted cardio or eat within 30 minutes. My buzzer is about to go off and I really want to show you guys. So basically, so I get up and what do? I take my little bowl right here, this one right here, and I only put my egg whites. This is my liquid egg whites. You can get international egg whites. You can get any liquid egg white that has the exact same stats as an egg white, not anything that's higher in sodium or has any extra ingredients. And what I do is I put a half a cup of it. A little bit more than that. It adds up to 4 egg whites. By the time I'm done answering food logs, now, I answer, oh my God, I can't, since I did this video 3 times, I can't even remember if I told you that I'm answering clients' food logs all day. So, clients from all over. I have 30 clients in the studio. I think I did say this. Okay, so I'm not going to say it again. So, basically what I do is I eat my egg whites, I finish my food logs, then I go right on the treadmill. I do my cardio. After I'm done doing my cardio, I eat within 30 minutes of finishing doing my workout. So, what do? And it's now like 6:15 in the morning. Usually my son wakes up and the first thing he says is, Mommy, I want to do my cardio. Granted, he's only doing 3 minutes of it. Sometimes it's at 1.0. The highest he ever did, I think, was 3. I don't remember. But I go and I put a half a cup of my instant oatmeal, quarter cup of my instant oatmeal, a quarter cup of water, and a little bit more than a half a cup of egg whites. Put it in the microwave for 1 minute. Take it out, stir it, because the egg whites are starting to go to the end. Then put it back in for another like 25 seconds. That's not perfect stats for every microwave. That's mine. Some microwaves, it'll explode. Some microwaves, it might take a little bit longer. It really depends on the heat on your microwave. So that's my breakfast at 6:15. Then what I do at around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, probably like 8:30, like every 2.5 hours, I have another quarter cup of oatmeal with egg whites. Okay? This is my food that I have prepped for tomorrow. Actually, I have 2 days because today is Tuesday. Now, let me just tell you, usually in the middle of the day, I can come home and I have about 20 minutes to take another shower in between my long day that I'm going to tell you about. I have about like 30 minutes and I'm not like a chicky chick. I don't take forever. It takes me 5 minutes to do my makeup, 5 minutes to take a shower, and I shave, and I'm out of the house again. But usually I also have about 5 minutes, since I'm awesome at multitasking, to make my oatmeal and stuff for the next day, because I make each for the next day. But on Wednesdays, I don't come home. I stay out of the house all day, from 7:30 in the morning after I drop off my son to 8:15 at night after I get home from my session. I stay out in Concord, I do my class, I do my workout, my husband drops off my son at his jiu-jitsu class, I take him to Nanai's house, and then I go back to the studio and train clients. So I don't have that middle of the day. So on Tuesday nights, I prep for 2 days. So this is Wednesdays, this is Thursdays. So basically then it's about 8:30 and I have my other oatmeal and egg whites, or like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Then I go right to my jiu-jitsu class. So I go right to my jiu-jitsu, or sometimes depending on the day, I go to a workout. Now, I tell clients that these are the only approved bars. They are the small, pure protein, not at the vitamin shop, because those are the longer ones and the bigger ones. Really great. They are only allowed on training days and only allowed right before a resistance training. Now, I have them on either a jiu-jitsu day or on a training day. There are times that, again, it depends on the day. I don't allow clients to ever have them on a non-training day, and they're never allowed to have them not before a workout. But because of my condition, I will have sometimes 2 of these a day. Never is it approved for anybody but me, because I'm eating so often and my metabolism is so fast, and my Crohn's, I have to sometimes. But not approved for anybody. I'm just being honest with you guys. So that is 11 o'clock. I go do whatever it is that my workout is. Usually my workout will take, if I'm training, it'll be about 55 minutes. Then I do a little bit of cardio afterwards, sometimes. And jiu-jitsu is 2 hours, or an hour and 45 minutes. We start at 11:15 and we're done by 1 o'clock. Right after that, I have my turkey. So right here, I have 3 pounds of low sodium turkey that I'm going to separate into its separate Ziploc bags. But I have one already made, which is my last one, which is why I'm prepping for the week. So I have one, and I will eat that with my second oatmeal, okay? Then at around 2:30, I eat again. I will have chicken breast. Now I'm going to show you my chicken breast. But here I have one bag made, which is also my last one, and that's why I'm prepping. So right now, I'm going to show you the oven. Well, first I'm going to show you this. So this is about 5 different packages of the thin sliced breast fillet. 5 packages of it. So right here, it was set for 20 minutes. It's at 375 and it's on bake. Now I'm going to open it up and you're going to see that they're almost done. So let me get my paper towel so I can kind of pull one out, and you can see that that's what it looks like. That's my chicken cooking and there's 2 trays of it, okay? So I'm going to close this and put this back on. So what I'll do is, in a Ziploc bag, I'll separate 4 chicken breasts, 4 of them. And I will put them in separate Ziploc bags, and I will prep for like 5 to 6 days, sometimes 7 days. There's only so much that I can fit in there, and since I'm having 4, there's only so many days I can cook for. So what happens is, I'll then have, so that was 1:30, then at 2:30, I'm having my 3rd oatmeal with 1 chicken breast. Then at around 3:30, I'm having my 4th, and remember, it's only a 1/4 cup, so it's only 15 grams of carbs, with my other chicken breast. I do tell clients that I don't want them to eat carbs past 3 o'clock for the regular person that's going to bed at a normal time. Myself, I tell them you can have carbs a little bit later if they're working out at night. Myself, I'm not necessarily training at night, but I'm training clients, and again, it's because of my conditions. If I didn't mention earlier, I also have hypothyroid. Hypo, yes, should be overweight, but no, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I'm going to take off my pants. Doesn't matter. You can't even see it. Okay, so then after that, now I mentioned that I took the pepper out. So what I did is, now usually you could just get them, the fresh snap peas, and put them in the bag, and then I separate them in Ziploc bags, but these happen to be on sale, so I got them. And I'll bring that with me, and at around 5 o'clock, I'll have my 3rd piece of chicken breast with some of those greens. And then at around 6:30 or 7 o'clock, I will have my 4th piece of chicken breast with the snap peas. Then I come home, and since I'm home at either 8:15, I'll have probably another piece of chicken breast with more greens, or I love romaine lettuce, and it's just empty calories. And so I have this as my, I literally will eat an entire head of it. Now, I usually do try to make extra chicken because my son loves his chicken in a bag. That's my buzzer going off. Multitasking. So I'm going to open this and shut this off. So he loves his chicken breast. We'll be on the way home from his jiu-jitsu class, and he's like, Mommy, give me my chicken. Even on days that we're home on a Sunday, if I try to give him chicken in a bowl, he wants it in the Ziploc bag. Okay, so I've done a video about how you can train your kids. I mean, this is what he's known ever since he's been alive. But you could train your kids to eat healthy. He loves his little Ziploc bag of carrots. So I'll put, these are his. I'll put his little carrots in here. And I'll bring that with him to the studio. I mean, to when I pick him up or after his jiu-jitsu class. So that's pretty much my day. I hope that this helped. Like the breakdown, I always eat protein. I never have carbs by themselves. Everything's small and balanced. You are allowed to have a half a cup of oatmeal. I don't, because it's really hard for me to digest big meals. So I have small ones throughout the day. And now I'm going to talk about the emotional thing that somebody asked me. So, and then I'm going to get to stepping with this, because then I got to go pick up my son from school. So basically, they asked me on Facebook, and they said, do you feel like that your anger, or when you get angry, I forgot how it was worded, but when you get angry, do you feel like exercise is like a good coping skill? Here's the deal with me. And it kind of remind me of when people said, you know, get motivated by your haters. And I always say haters don't motivate me. Like, I don't work out to get rid of anger. I don't, you know, haters don't motivate me. Positive energy motivates me. Positive. And I'm going to be very honest with you. Today, it was very gloomy in the beginning of the day. I got to bed at like 10 after 10 last night, when I'm usually out by 9:30, so I was a little bit short of sleep. I was a little tired, and I almost didn't go to my jiu-jitsu class, but I forced myself because I knew that I would feel better afterwards. So it was the positive energy where I listened to a song that always gets me hyper, and then I